Morning. It is not 6 a.m. but 6:57 and we're getting stepping. It is February 6th and wowzer. They weren't kidding about those sandflies. Packing up this morning was something special. And these sandflies have evolved. Usually they don't go for the face of the head, but they were dive bombing right for the meat, the eye meat. So we were gonna get out of camp at 6, but I will be darned. I wanted to cuss. Oh, look, a rainbow.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful.
I will be darned if we get out of camp when it's raining again. It was raining until like 6:30 this morning. Oh wow, these sandflies are so gnar. Okay, gotta keep going. There may or may not be a pot of gold at the top of that mountain, but I don't know if I'm willing to go for it this morning.
I was saying earlier, it looks like what you find on like the front of the church bulletin on the day that you're discussing the 10 Commandments.
If you're looking for Jesus.
Not to say that it's not beautiful. It's also just like that sort of picture. I blinked and killed a sandfly with my eyelid.
Good job. One down.
Yeah.
One down. Nice
Nice
little river crossing in the morning to get your feet numb to the world. Woo! All right, we out here. This morning has been quite the rigmarole lately. I don't know if that's the word. It's been quite the test. All right, we're running. The definition of road here remains very loose. Technically, we're walking said what road right now, and the river is almost knee high. Woo, that rain does something. It does something. So, we're taking a detour. Official track goes there, big hill track, but we ran into a lot of no-bows that say they've taken this four-wheel track. This is Queenstown Road, and it will bring you directly into Arrowtown. It is like 3 miles longer, but the reviews of that track is it's super brushy, that big saddle track, at least from what we've seen. It might have changed by now, but we've gotten bamboozled one too many times, so kind of the unspoken route around here is just taking this Queenstown Road a little bit longer. So it'll tack on like 3 miles to our day, but quote unquote should be cruisier. Don't know if that's true. I think that big saddle route's 10K. And this is like 15K, so yeah, we're doing this one. We'd like to just sit into a pace and cruise a little bit.
Wow, look at the waterfall.
You see a waterfall? Oh yeah. Okay, I'll take the bridge. I don't know what this is about, though. So, for the past 2 days, I've been going back and forth about whether to include this or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger. Might be useful to somebody. Anyway, so when we stayed at Michelle and Matt's spot, Super awesome trail angels in Wanaka. When I was packing up the following morning, their son decided to weigh my pack. Whoo, baby. I have not weighed my pack in, geez, I have no idea how long. It's been a long time since I weighed my pack. Probably actually years. I can't remember the last time I put it on a scale. Yeah, anyway, so I should have only had 2.5 days of food in there to get from Wanaka to Queenstown. So shouldn't have been too heavy of a resupply. Here, a helicopter, sorry. But take a guess what the pack weighed when it got put on the scale. I'll wait. I've told you before, I'm not a ultralighter. So the scale read 17.3 kilos, which I believe equates to somewhere in the 35-pound range, if not over, for 2.5 days of food. I did something wrong. I don't know what I did wrong. I think I'm usually better than that. I like to say that I think my pack's around 20 pounds most of the time, but the scale doesn't lie. So that was with 2 liters of water in it. So that's part of the weight, but it's still above 30 pounds if you disregard the water for 2.5 days of food. Nutso. Yeah, ignorance is bliss. The day we left Wanaka, I kept thinking back to that number and being like, my pack is really heavy right now. But definitely I've hiked with a heavier pack many a time, if that's what the 2.5 days worth of food was. But yeah, it made the mental game a little harder. That was something. So there you go. People ask how heavy the pack is. I guess it's 35 pounds with 2 days of food and 2 liters of water. Whew. There's caveats there though. I had like 20 cookies, full pizza. I don't know what else I can say. I don't know. That was something. A lot of little side trails off of here and cars, but we're moving and grooving. No noise. Oh, maybe that bridge just saved us a ford. Oh well, we're here in this moment now.
Just a little bit strong.
Well, that's perplexing. No idea where the road went. Is it underneath the water? Huh. Alright. Yeah. A little bit of bamboozle. I think this is the road. So I just saw a ute come through here. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out. I don't know where that car is going, but they got some water ahead of them. This last mile, you're crossing this river pretty much consistently, but it's not really bad. It's highest it gets is like 11 skies height. So I'm also pretty tall, 5'11", 5'12" on a good day. I don't know why I would tell you that. I'm not. Gotta give my heart a little bit of tour. 5'9", 5'10", somewhere in that ballpark. What an obelisk. Just let you know that this guy discovered gold. They're like, yeah, he deserves a monument. He found gold. Good for him. If you're looking for gold, I hope you find it. We made it. That's very interesting. So it's interesting. The map overlay for Arrowtown has you avoiding the main street. The main street, you kind of junction. It's over there, back down in there. But do what you will. I think we're going the right way. Okay, you have a few routes available. You could turn here if you want, but GPX line goes this way. And nice, more quiet of a road. I guess you could like walk that road to the other road, then connect in. This just goes, I think, up and around, which is nice and quiet. This actually might be useful for us. I don't know if we're gonna walk all the way into Queenstown today. We might walk to Frankton and then catch a bus to Queenstown and then a bus back tomorrow to connect the steps. Just depends how far along we get. I'm gonna take a picture of that actually. Just try to utilize our rest day as much as possible because tomorrow's gonna be something. What a cool track. I can dig it. Good job. Good job, Queenstown, Arrowtown, Frankton. I like all the stuff you're doing. Good job. Okay. It's funny. It shows you the difference in when you're near a big city and the difference between how they treat TA hikers and how they treat just day hikers or section hikers. Nothing wrong with being a day or section hiker, but they give you a warning when you're close to town, being like, yeah, it's probably above ankle high. And then when you're in the backcountry, it's like, river's about belly button high, but you're gonna ford it 20, 30 times. I don't know. I'm not explaining it well. That sign gave me a little kick though. That was funny. All right. Yeah, it's pretty long. That's a big time split. Okay, so we made a game time decision. It is exactly noon right now, and we have exactly 6 miles, might even be a little bit under now, to the Countdown grocery store right on trail in Frankton. So not fully Queenstown, but I think that's where we're gonna call our official miles for the day, because we'll get there right around 2 o'clock. We'll do a resupply, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, call an Uber and Uber to our Modi Hodi so we can make the most out of the rest day. And then tomorrow, just Uber back, since tomorrow's gonna be a big one, but a full hiking day anyway. Just Uber back in the morning to connect the steps to the countdown, and then walk through Queenstown in the morning. So that's the game plan. Yeah, looking forward to town. Trying to get as much rest in as possible because, oh baby, it's gonna be something. I don't like corgis per se, but corgi pun we know. But that's a very cute poster. Oh, I heard pray tale of public toilets on the other side of this bridge. You're gonna have to pause if you want to read these things. I gotta go. Go. Oh man. Please, toilets, please. Beautiful river. I almost left you hanging, but I made it. Oh, they were real. And they're flushing. All right, let's get it. We're getting close. About 1.5 miles from the countdown. Counting down the moments to town day, baby. Town day. Whew. All right. You can almost guarantee on every through hike, you'll go by at least one wastewater disposal plant. You know why? Well, it's gonna be my assumption. Land around there is cheap. Doesn't really matter if you put a trail there. Oh, we're getting close. You ready?
We're not going to pack and save.
Pack and save time?
Countdown.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Can we go? Not yet. All right. Right where the trail, I think we can go, baby. Yep. Right where the trail crosses, there's a bivouac, there is a Mac pack, and then countdown. Countdown is right across the street, but we're just waiting to get across. Okay, we are in Queenstown. This is Reaver's Lodge. I did not think it was gonna be this big of a complex. There are 4 stories. We're on the very top floor, so we had to do a little bit of extra elevation. But this is the room. There was supposed to be a couch, but instead we got 2 bunk beds, which
It'll work.
I guess they just pick or choose whatever you want.
You're totally booked, so I think this is the last room tonight.
Yeah, it is slammed in Queenstown. So I didn't film it, but from the groceries you can see we were at the countdown. You saw us walking there. So we went to the countdown, resupplied for 5 full days into the 6th day to get from Queenstown to Invercargill, which is like 150 miles away. So I'm gonna still have to run to the fresh foods because I need to cook up eggs. There was supposed to be a kitchenette in here too. What?
I don't know.
Well, I'm glad I didn't get eggs. They gave us the stank room because we're hikers.
I don't think that's true.
Okay.
I think they gave us the last room they had available.
That's true. So, anyway, what I'm saying is this was probably one of the cheaper spots in town. Queenstown is popping. The amount of hikers in town right now is like insane. Not just TA hikers, like hikers from all over the world.
Backpackers.
It's understandable. I mean, scenic place. So, I got pulled off into many tangents. What I was saying is, got an Uber from Countdown in Frankton to Queenstown. to check in and like utilize our rest day. Gonna have to Uber back there in the morning to connect.
We have a hot plate.
Oh, nice. To connect the footsteps. So we didn't walk the 5 or 6 miles from the countdown into Queenstown, but don't worry, I will. So yeah, it's 2:30. We're in the room and we're gonna start our full chill time. Start breaking down this resupply. I'm gonna still probably run to the corner store to grab some drinks. But yeah, Queenstown, here we are. Good stuff. So realistically, this is our last resupply. We do get to the town of Ivan Church. Invercargill. But once we get there, I think we only have 40 miles to the end. So this is our last actually like full resupply. And we're carrying all the way to Invercargill. There's other places you can hitch off to, but we want to just walk directly into town. So again, 150 miles, I think, from Queenstown. Disregarding what stupidness I'm about to do tomorrow, but that's a story for another time. But this is the resupply for 5, potentially 6 days. Chips, Belvitas, M&Ms. These ones were sold out, which were a much better deal, but I'm not going to harp on that. I got 15 fruit bars, some crunchies, some muesli bars, some peanut butter bars. Got some chocolate and nuts, smoked chili peanuts, my superpower, the gum. Really stoked to try these out. Giving me some actually energy boost things. Dinners, I think I have, 6, 7 ramens, and then I'm going to cut the ramens with the couscous or cut the couscous with the ramens, depending on your preference. Some extra Mentos because I'm all about that candy life. Another candy bag. Dehydrated peas because so choice. So yeah, that is 5, 6 days of food. Drawing out my food bag right now because, yeah, because it got wet. And this is our town snacks. We got some cookies, got some carrot cake, got the extra bottle of sriracha. I'm bringing this for tomorrow because I'm worried that the chafe is going to be the thing that holds me back. The muscles are there for the 50-mile day, but the chafe might get me. So in case I have chafe, I'm going to slap that on the chafe. Got some crunchies. And then we got goodies in here as well. We got some bubbly drinks. I'm super excited. That's the one thing I forgot at the grocery store was a cold beverage. Got some Devour meals. Chilling the salami. Oh, the salami is part of the resupply. The Verker's Blue packages. That is what you should. That's the gold standard. Got 500 grams of cheese for those days. Got some kiwi dip, of course, for town. And yeah, gonna start uploading some videos. Possibly run to a grocery store here, but trying to get the best use of the time. Trying to multitask chores. So video's gonna start uploading. I'm gonna start packing. And then maybe run to town. I'll show you the loft in a second. That's where we're actually sleeping. But it's just too hot up there to go up there again right now. I popped the window open. But it is a furnace up there. We're on the 4th floor, and then also there's a window with the sun beaming in, so toasty. All right, let's get into rest day mode. Okay, so this grocery store is called Fresh Choice. It's by, depending where you stay in Queenstown, it's by the Holiday Park area. I would highly recommend to resupply in Frankton, even though if you're going Sobo, you have to walk with heavy food. Those last 5 miles, selection's very slim pickings in town, and also the deals are way much better in Frankton. And if you saw, I've tried to get eggs now at 2 grocery stores. No eggs whatsoever. Both aisles are completely empty, so we're gonna make do with what I got here. All right. You don't get injured on trail, you only get injured in towns. I was walking up to the 5th floor and this lady decides to be kind and tried to be kind and open up the door for me, but instead she just ended up slamming the door and skinning my toe. So that's gonna be fun for tomorrow. Time to wrap it up. Okay, next order of business, making sandwiches. So they didn't have eggs at the corner store, so instead I'm gonna make 4 everything bagel sandwiches with ham, pepperoni, and cheese. Yeah, it's not the most creative sandwich, but it'll get me by. 4 sandwiches for 50 miles. Yeah, that should be fine. They're gonna be meat heavy, meat and carb heavy.